Oh, and one thing, do you mind taking off the glasses? Because then we see a glare.
Oh my
You'll be able to
god,
see
my
us.
face. I have no makeup on at all whatsoever. Wow.
You're fine.
Wow. I have no makeup on. Let me see.
No, because like I said, you can see our reflection.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let me go put makeup on so I can go.
And put on makeup real fast?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's all raw footage.
What is that?
It's all raw footage.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Okay, so today we are here in Orange County with Bree. Bree, are you originally from Orange County?
Yes.
What part of Orange County are you from?
I live right here or Stanton.
Stanton?
Mm-hmm.
And how old are you?
I'm 30.
What's your current living situation?
It's a mixed emotions. I live basically out in the street and I could go home, but home is not what you think it is.
But what?
Home is not what you think it is. It's not home sweet home. Yeah.
And how long have you been homeless?
For like a good 2.5 years.
And what was the situation that led up to you being homeless?
My situation was I burned too many bridges at home. My addiction started getting really heavy. I was just misbehaving. I wasn't bringing trouble to the house, but I wasn't following rules. And me and my parents didn't see eye to eye on certain situations of my living standards and theirs.
So, what age did you start doing drugs?
Oh God. I think at 15, it started with ecstasy, weed, and then it just led on to like doing coke, fucking smoking meth, and then that's it. I don't smoke any like opiates or anything like that. I tried opiates, but not my cup of tea.
So what's your drug of choice today?
My drug of choice today is methamphetamine. Yeah.
And how does meth make you feel?
The meth makes me feel horny. Fuck! Fuck! Oh my god. Okay. Okay. No, just kidding. No. It makes me feel like, kind of like I'm a part of society, but I'm really not. It makes me feel like I have a disco ball around me at all times. I know what time it is and I know what time it isn't. I'm very well alerted. You know what I mean? But I don't do any normal people day-to-day routines, such as I work a 9 to 5. I don't have any responsibilities because I choose not to. And yeah.
Have you ever worked a 9 to 5?
No. I've never worked a 9 to 5 because I'm in the beauty industry normally. I'm in the beauty industry, like I'm a hairstylist. So like we make our own schedule. I tried a 9 to 5 for like a month or two, hated it. I don't like being told what to do. I feel like I need to be my own boss and set my own rules, you know?
Did you go to cosmetology school?
Yes, I did.
And completed the 1,600 hours?
Yes.
Awesome. What salons have you worked in?
I basically I worked private, so my own, you know what I mean? Like I worked for a big celebrity, and so I was like private pay for a while, and then we lost contact, and I came back home over here, and then so I just started doing house calls out through Southern California, and then I fucked it off little by little with my addiction. I would lag on my clients. I wouldn't do half-fast jobs because my work was always 100% completed. but like I was too busy getting high and not coming home or not responding back to emails or text messages. So I lost all my clients. I recently lost my license because I got into some trouble this year with the law. So bittersweet, but I've been doing hair since I was 16. I'm 30, so like I've been in the game for a hot minute.
Wow.
15 years almost,
Yeah.
you could say, you know what I mean? Like, I basically I could retire if I wanted to, if I really put the effort and work, like, you know, like, and had like a retirement plan with, you know, like what a salon or, you know, some type of like retirement. I could be retired if I wanted to. Crazy, huh?
Yeah. How much does your drug habit cost you a day?
Well, I asked this bitch right there. Just kidding. I asked, I mean, I could spend easily like a day. I could probably spend up to like maybe $200, maybe $100 on methamphetamine. But like, you gotta think about it. Like, I'm like working, so like, I'm being productive with it, but not in the right way. You get it? Like, I'm like getting like, I'm making sure that I'm getting fed. I'm sheltered, I'm bathed, and like look good at all times. I mean, some people out here don't put their, I don't know, like they just don't put, they rather put the drug first than rather care about their self-care. I put my self-care first with the drug. You know what I mean? Like, I try not to look homeless, but still like don't want to overdo it, because then these people out here will start hating on you, and they will like treat you like shit, even though you are in the same level as they are. But like, I always tell people, you have the ability to look and dress like me or do the same shit that I do. Why even be a bully, you know? Right?
True.
For real, it's like, I tell them, you have all the tools to do and feel, so why don't you take advantage of it? I do.
At what age did you start?
Like, I always been like a gay boy ever since I was born. Always with my mom, my aunts, my cousins, and the girls, you know, since I was a little boy. So like, what age? Like, young. You know what I mean?
So how do you earn money out here to pay for your drug habit? Do you boost, panhandle, do dates?
I don't panhandle because like I said, I live right here, so you can't shit where you fucking sleep at, or where, you know, whatever that term is called. I don't know how you say it, but I do dates. I do booths, but I booth for me. Like, I don't go out and take orders, like, you know, or I do sell to some people, but half of the shit that I sell is like, it always sells no matter what. Like, I'm never stuck with like any merch where like, oh, I have to get rid of it, you know what I mean? Because I have a taste that everyone likes, you know what I mean? Like, I could probably sell you something in my purse or my backpack if I, you know what I mean? Like, really, like, you know what I mean? Because like, I just know what's in, I know what's out, and you gotta remember, I was once a normal person, so I know what normal people do like, you know? And I do hang around, or sometimes surround myself around normal people. I'm not always around drug addicts, you know?
So I know that this is considered a blade. Have you worked different blades?
It's the Boulevard, the Blade.
Because what were you saying about that it's all started right here?
Okay, well, right here, Beach and Chapman is all where the prostituting started at. I've been living here for almost my whole life on Beach and Chapman. Like, I live in a house, and that's where it started, you know, and what did you say?
So before we started filming, you wanted to go down to Beach and Ball, and you said that's where they think it started.
Yeah.
You said it actually started right
here
here
on Beach and Chapman.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and you wanted to go on the median. To
Yeah,
do the
just because
interview.
like, you know, it's like where like that's like a it's like a ancient archive, like, you know, like that's how I wanted to set my backdrop, if you know what I mean. But I get the whole like audio what you're recording and all that, you know, videographer. Yeah.
Got it. So I'm sure it's very dangerous out here, especially being transgender.
Let's hold that up. I have a lot of respect out here for myself because not that I'm local, but I put a lot of work into the people out in the street, rather like them earning my trust. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't just come over here because I live local. Like, you gotta respect me. Like, I have to, like, you know, I have to prove to these people who've been out in the street longer than me to show them like I'm well trusted and that I deserve the respect too. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of people out here like me that have respect and that could go in and out of motel rooms and motels and hotels and not get kicked out. Like, I am very lucky and I'm very truly blessed that these people accept me and they don't bully me, which they'll never do. But like, I put in work too, you know what I mean? So like, I have to remember that I'm coming into a different world, a different lifestyle than living on beach, than living at home and like just leaving my house and going out to go shopping or like, you know, I never ever experienced the whole beach boulevard homeless look. I would walk on beach to go to Walgreens or like go to like, you know, the liquor store to a pop or like, you know, just like certain things like that, but I never ever felt what it was like to be in these people's shoes until one day I decided to.
So how dangerous is it out here?
It's not dangerous at all.
Nothing crazy has happened to you?
No.
Have you seen anything happen to anybody else?
Overdose, no killings.
Overdose seems pretty crazy.
Yeah. Killings, no. I probably freak out. One tip I could always give you guys if you're ever gonna become homeless is have respect for the other people like that are homeless that have been here longer than you, because sooner or later you're gonna need them or they're gonna need you, and it's gonna all reflect on how you first met them and how you came at them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's one thing.
Are you currently trying to get out of your situation? Like,
bitch, I am. Oh my god, you don't understand. Like, okay, so I got into some trouble last year, which I'm regretting, but whatever. It is what it is. You know, we always gotta learn from our mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, you can't always have your mom and dad hold your hand and like guide you. You know what I mean? So whatever. Like, I get it, but like, I got into some trouble last year, and I'm on probation, and my probation officers ordered me to get clean. But like, ew, like I don't know, ew, like I have to get like me getting clean and my whole head is like gaining weight and like just like fucking like looking like shit, like a fat, like gross, you know what I mean? I cannot like gain weight. I do not want it like anything like that. Like, I mean, like bad enough when I got out of jail, like when I was sober for like almost a month, I was like, it felt like going on like a fucking like, you know, those air jumpers that you have at birthday parties, or like, you know, those like at the mall or at Universal Studios, how you go on like that big thing that flies on air and you just float up in the air. Like, I felt like that. I really felt like that. I was like, whoa, like it felt really weird, like, you know. So I was like, okay, I can't do this, you know. And I tried, and I was like, you know what, I fucking couldn't. Like, I couldn't stay clean at all.
That's
like,
awesome. A month though. That's a.
It was good. Yeah, I was in
time.
jail, you know, but like, when I came out, I was like, whoa, like it just felt like if you hit the helium, you know, like the little balloon, it's like the helium out. It felt fucking weird. I couldn't do it. Like, it only took me like 3 hours until I got out of jail. I was like, okay, I need to get high, and I felt like normal. But you gotta remember, like when I was younger, I would always take Adderall. I was prescribed that shit. So like, at the end of the day, like I was just like, I'm used to like being fucking smoked, like on like amphetamine, whatever it's called. Yeah. I'm used to always like being an upper and like always like going, you know?
Well, thank you so much, Bree. One last question I want to ask you. So after being out homeless for the last couple years, what's the most important lesson that you've learned?
Keep all your personal belongings with you at all times and not leave them in anyone's room. And don't flash your favorite things, or don't show off your favorite fucking items, you know what I mean, like of your personal things, because you will end up getting robbed, and if you pass out, like you'll end up getting jacked. And have respect for others out here, because respect is a big thing out here.
Yeah.
And What else? Keep your lighters with you at all times. And that's it.
Do you by chance have any social media information like Cash App or Facebook, and we can put it on the description?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So you want to shout it out, or we can write it on?
I can write it down.
Okay. And lastly, are you okay if we use the interview on our YouTube channel?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Bree.
All right, bye, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna look back.
Yes.